What's going on, guys? Snag here, and it's time to preview round 18 of the 2024 NRL season, lads. And man, I am pumped for this weekend. This weekend is going to be so sick. We have so many good games. And not only that, guys, it's the week before game 3. Teams get announced on the Sunday, Monday. So it's going to be Origin auditions. So we're going to see some quality standout players. We're going to see players playing for jerseys, playing to keep their spots, playing to get a spot. Stop it. It's going to be awesome, man. We got heaps of big players coming back. We got Brimson back, Ponga back, Turbo back, Walsh back. This is going to be a sick round of footy, man. I'm telling you, lads. It's going to be absolutely awesome. Now, just before we do get to this, I want to lead a prayer and just say that all the state of origin possible players are healthy and get through this weekend. So let us pray. No, I'm not actually going to do the prayer, but please, that's the main thing I want. I don't want any Reece Walsh goes down and can't play. I don't want any Mitchell Moses tears his Achilles. I don't want any of this. Angus Crichton breaks his foot. I don't want any of this. I want the best possible team to run out there for both teams, because I reckon this state of origin is going to be epic, lads. Epic. All right, guys, I'm also going to drop another video probably tomorrow, just going over everything that's been going on, possible state of origin chat. If you have any questions you want me to answer in that, drop them in the comments now. I'll if it's a good one, I can't pick them all, obviously. I'll pick it and I'll answer it in the video. If not, I'll try and just reply to you. I try and reply to everyone. It does get hard sometimes. The channel is going skits, and I want to thank everyone that has subbed as well, guys. Getting close to 6.5K, and just the views we're getting is crazy. We got 200,000 views last month, man. It is absolutely wild to me. Channel's going absolutely skits. So thanks to everyone that has subscribed. And if you're not already, what are you doing, lad? Hit that sub button. It means the world to me, lads. And so in this video, guys, we will be going over just our picks, just chat about each game, our punts for the first 2 games. I obviously only do 2 games for my actual punts, just because I like to make sure I know, team players could go down, whatever. I like to do, I don't want to do Sunday's punts on Tuesday night. I want to do a little bit closer. I obviously drop those on the day anyway through my YouTube shorts. So that's what we'll be doing for a while now, and it seems to be working. I did do all my punts once, and it was too much. And by the time Sunday rolled around, it's too hard, man. A player goes down, and maybe it's even a half goes down, your player's still in, but you're like, oh well, now they're going to attack the other side now. So stuff like that. All my punts are on Dabble too, guys. So if you do want to follow me on Dabble, you can just copy them there, guys. Just follow me on Dabble MonsterSnag, or if you want to join, use the link in the description there. It's awesome. I'm actually loving Dabble lately. All the chat features. We're chatting during the game about the punt. If we've got overs or unders, we're like, yeah, there's another one, and it's fun, man. I really enjoy it. It's good fun. So shoot us a follow on there. It is MonsterSnag, or like I said, you can join. You can join and just using the link, and that'll automatically follow me too, guys. All right, let's get into it, lads. That was a long intro. Jeez, normally I'm straight into it. All right, let's go through the games individually. Then we'll go down each game. We'll check out the try analyzers. We'll check all that sort of stuff. All right, we have the Eels versus the Rabbitohs. Battle of the disappointments. No, I think they're both playing awesome footy. It's crazy. They're 14th and 16th. Sharkies versus the Titans. Broncos versus the Penrith Panthers. Suncorp Stadium, lads. I might even go if it's sunny. I'm not sunny, but not raining. It's not raining. And if you are in the Brisbane area, make sure you go to this game, man. I want to see this thing sold out, lads. Let's sell this out. Another huge game. Bulldogs versus the Warriors. This is a massive game for both teams. West Tigers versus Storm. Bit of a poo slinger. This is a big game too. Both teams right on the cusp. Both teams looking like they could make a run. So this is why this is a huge round too. We've got a few games with not fun. I wouldn't call it. You can't call it implications yet, but you want to win. This one here, both teams want to win, and I'll explain why in a minute when I get to that particular game. Both these teams need this dub. Roosters versus the Dragons, very similar, and again, Raiders Knights. These are big games. These teams need to win if they want to stay in the hunt. All right, guys. So here is the ladder. You can pause it if you want, but we'll refer back to this as it goes on. Now, 14th versus 16th is normally a slinger, but I cannot wait for this game. I reckon it's going to be awesome. I think both teams have been playing pretty damn good footy. They're just haven't obviously chalked up the wins. I've actually really been enjoying watching both teams play. Mika Sivo out. I'm not too sure if he's been dropped, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see what's going on there. I'm not too sure. I didn't check why he's out, but quite a few ins as well. And Cameron Murray comes back. Latrell Mitchell and Thomas Fletcher. I thought it said Tom Flegler. I was like, what the hell? We're just looking at the general team list. We've got, 2 gun fullbacks. Outside backs, a little dicey in both teams. Halves, pretty solid. Forward packs, solid. Cam Murray on an edge. I'm pretty sure I love Cam Murray on an edge. I think I got him and Victor Radley confused there for a while. But I'm pretty sure I saw him. Where did he play there? Was it for Australia? And I was just super impressed. But anyway, I like him there just because I feel like Kula Matangi has been really good at lock. Bigger body, all that sort of stuff. It's not like Cam Murray can't come in and take carries and get quick play the balls if he wants to. So I like it on the edge. They're not used as a battering ram. Why not use the bigger body? Have you seen this dude's legs, bro? The massive, bro squats. He squats. Those legs are massive, especially for his height. So I really like this. I really like this makeup for the Bunnies. I think it's going to be. I think they might go on a little win streak. I don't know if finals is on the cards, but they look pretty damn nice. All right, I have to get my bets up. Sorry, guys. And did I save them? Yes, I did. Now I've only got a double up for this one, guys. I might do try scorers for this one, but I'll just go back. I'm not super sold on try scorers in this one, just because we have new players in. I'm not too sure. It's a bit of a lucky dip for me, the try scorers in this one. I mean, we've got Fords playing out of position. We've got Ryan Madison playing. Like Sean Lane, we used to love him on the left edge for one, or he was really good at getting the ball to an edge. Ryan Madison's going to be... It's a bit all over the place, so nothing jumped out at me at the try scorers. But if you do want to have a look at the percentages here, guys, we do have Blaze Talangi at 44. He's been really good. Alex Jonas 57. But again... Cody Walker's been playing more right side, so he's been getting way less. So even though that number looks nice, I don't think he's a 57% chance of scoring, personally. So, all right, so we'll do the stat attack. Eels have not defeated the Rabbitohs at CommBank Stadium since 2019. Isn't that when the CommBank Stadium came in? So that's crazy. Rabbitohs have won 7 of their past 8 games against the Eels. Blaze Talangi has scored at least 1 try in his last 6 games. Alex Johnson has scored 18 tries in 14 games against the Eels. Miko Sivo isn't playing. All right, my punt for this one, guys. I got under 61 points. It is raining in Sydney, lads. Raining in Sydney all weekend. You know what that means, lads. We're taking the unders on everything. We're taking the unders. Now... Unders doesn't mean raining doesn't mean it's going to be unders, but it definitely helps. It means you can't attack the edges as hard as you would like. You do have to play through the middle a little bit more. It pretty much what the rain does, it makes the field 5 metres narrower because you can't go near the edge because you'll get dragged over. So if you go near the edge with any momentum, you're going over. So that's why I like taking unders. I know a lot of bookies don't really take... They just go... They've got their algorithms. They don't really take the weather into too much consideration a lot of the time. So you can get a pretty good... I always take unders in wet weather games. And the other thing is conversions become a little dicey as well. If it's raining and sideways wind and, maybe 6-7 tries get scored, but only 2 get converted, you're golden. You're golden, lads. All right, so I got... Under 61.5, Trell Mitt for 6 points and even match totals. I'm not going to lie, I don't love this. I like it. I don't love it. I do think the unders hits, but I was just struggling to find another leg paying about $1.30 that would get me up to $2. And the reason why I went Trell Mitt, I like him for a try in the wet, but also if there is, which would get him 6 points because he scores a try and kicks conversion. Also... If Rabbitohs do get 3 tries through the middle, Parramatta do leak a few through the middle or in that at least around the tram lines, he could kick 3 conversions as well. So I like it, but I don't love it. So copy with caution on that one, guys. I think it's solid, but we'll have to wait and see. All right, guys, so we'll have a quick look at the team stats real quickly. So Bunnies are on a 4-game win streak, Para on a 3-game losing streak. Both teams completing around the same, tackling around the same. Parramatta only score on 20 points a game, conceding 29, and pretty much the same for the Rabbitohs. However, this was in the mid-30s not long ago, so this has come down substantially. So if we have a look up here, we can see they've actually only been conceding 0, 12, 12, 26, 28. So probably more around, if I had to guess, 18 a game, something like that. All right, so for my head-to-head picks on this one, I like the Bunnies, just because I actually think Parramatta are good enough to win. It's not like I think Bunnies are so good. What I think Parramatta's doing now is they're just trying stuff. Like, he's just trying stuff for next year. Like, the combinations, moving people around. Not Brad Arthur, what's his name? Barrett said, I don't know. I don't even know what position Blaze Tungley is. I'm just saying, just bring in new guys in, like Charlie Geimer, never heard of him. Dory, had barely played a game this year. Just Matthew Arthur. It seems like they're just trialling stuff. Sean Lane in the middle has barely played. You get what I'm saying? It feels like they're just trialling stuff. Like, to me, Eels have written off this year, and Bunnies are still, trying to make finals. And I heard someone during the week, who was it? Jairo or someone saying, we still think we can play finals. So they're still, I feel like Parramatta have pretty much written off this year. They're going to still try and win games and play good footy, but I don't think they're going in there like, we got to win this game to keep our finals hopes alive. I think they've like thrown this season in the trash and gone, let's have a crack next year. So we're going Bunnies. Sharkies, Titans, Brimo back, playing 6. All right, so we've got Brimo at 6. Keeney at fullback, Jaden Campbell out. I can't remember what happened to him. Jojo Fafita in. Man, this is a Katoa out. That's a big out. So Daniel Atkinson comes in on the wing. That's wild. Hamueli back. Now, I saw this before. I have no idea how Toby Rudolph is even playing first grade. He was so bad. Like, him and Hines, like, I reckon, so Hines got all the flack for losing that. I thought Toby Rudolph put up one of the worst performances I've ever seen from a player, especially with the game on the line. The penalties, the missed tackles, everything he did was awful. And he's been demoted for the bench, but I'll be putting Ueli or, how do you say his name? Haya Tapua. I'll be putting him in. He is a monster. This dude's like Big Nelson, big nasty, 2.0 lad. I reckon seriously, I reckon Penrith, they're looking to replace Fish. I would be throwing bank at this dude. For not Fisher Harris money, just money. All right, so Palacia. Aaron Clark starting a prop. Okay. Big day for Feeder. This is going to be huge for Dave, trying to get a spot in Origin. So he's going to be playing off his head. Who will he be on? He'll be on Talakai's side. All right, let's have a little look-see at the player stat. Sharks have won Sharks have won their past 9 games against the Titans. Titans have won only 2 from 7 games away from home this season. AKP has scored 8 tries in his past 5 games. Yeah, he scores when I don't punt on him, bros. Every time I punt on that kid, he doesn't score. And then every time I don't, he does. It's crazy. So I'm not going to punt on him this weekend. So load up on AKP to score a try, because I'm not putting money on him. He's going to score probably 4 tries. All right, just so you know. All right, guys, I've got a bit of a fun one, but I think it's going to hit. It's paying 17-1. I've got big Tommy Hazelton to score a try. If you come here, where is it? Where's the Titans? Titans score concede most tries through the middle, 32% through the middle. That's a lot. Tom Hazelton loves a try. He's starting. He wants to keep that starting spot. I think he's going to play big minutes through the middle. Little flimsy in the middle there from the Titans. I reckon he's good. And I've also got Dave Fafita as well. Just getting ready for Origin. I think he's going to be going skits. It's a big game, and you know what I mean. I'm pretty sure Billy would have said to him, "Big game from you this weekend, and Jersey's yours." So I'm thinking Dave Fifita as well. $17. Can't go wrong, man. Can't go wrong there. Why the hell not? Do I have a double up for this game? I do. So under 52 points and Cronulla first to 15. Now, I'm not overly confident Sharks are going to win this game. I'm seriously not. They're very short odds to win it, but I'm not confident at all. However, I am confident they will get the jump on the Titans. Titans, I know they've been a little bit different lately, but Titans are that team that you put 12, 14, 16 on, and you we're on here. Walk in the park, lad. And then all of a sudden it's 5 minutes till half time and you're up 18-12 and you're like, how the hell did that even happen? Like, what happened? It's wild. And both tries will be either against the run of play or scored from their own 40 metre. Like, they're a weird team. But I do like Sharkies to get the jump on them. That's paying $2.30, guys. So, we'll have to see how that one goes. Oh, I do have a punt for the Broncos game, which is next, but we'll get to that in a second. What else we got here, guys? So, if you are looking for try scorers, guys, so we do have. So where are the Sharkies? 43% left. So we're looking at Mulatalo on the left there, guys. Especially with Katoa out, I'll be looking at Mulatalo, Talakai, guys like that. And where are the Titans? 44% on the left again. Hard. AKP, I told you, load up on him because I'm not betting on him. I ain't betting on him, lad. All right, so that's a little look-see through here. So I know it says it's going to be looks like it's going to be overs, but I've got 52 points and they've predicted 48, around the 48 mark. Yeah, I like this, guys. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with my unders, under 52. Again, it's going to be rainy. I just have a feeling that defense is going to be on the cards for this one. All right, so your try scorers guide: Mulatalo, Atkinson, Will Kennedy, Trindle, Jesse Ramian, 32%, AKP 48, Jojo Fafita 30. I'd be looking at Mulatalo. Yeah. AKP, Jojo. Dave Fifita, 29%. Yeah, he's getting one, lads. He's getting one. First try scorers, Ronaldo. Ronaldo never gets first tries. That's bollocks. Absolute bollocks. All right, so, yeah, look at this from the Sharkies. 1 from their last 5. And Titans not much better. 2 from their last 5. Average points scored from the Sharks, 24. Average conceded, 19. 21 and 26 for the Titans. Wins at this venue, 3 from 3. Damn. I'm going to take the Sharkies in this one with not much confidence. I really think the Titans can go there and upset them, but I think the Sharkies will bounce back. This is serious stuff for the. This is serious stuff for the old Titans. I'm telling you, they're in big trouble if they lose this one. I mean, we look at the ladder. They're sitting third, sitting pretty. They're still 2 games ahead of 5th. So they don't need to win this game to stay in the top 4. But it becomes a slippery slope. Because all of a sudden, if you do drop a game and then look from 5th to 13th is a game and a half. You know what I mean? So it's slippery slope from there. So Sharks really need to get a dub. Really need to get a dub here. All right, I am taking this Sharkies to bounce back. All right, on to the Broncos versus the Penrith Panthers, lads. Look at these team lists. We got Welshie, we got Oatsy, we got Mariner at centre, we have Cobbo at centre, Jesse Arthurs to wing, Mam, Jock, Madden, Corey Jensen, Billy Walters, Payne Haas. So Billy Walters back to starting, Picura at 11, Hetherington on the right edge, which would be Jordan Ricky's side, and Pat Carrigan, Xavier Wilson, and yes, thank you, Marty Tapau play. I was saying Marty Tapau's good, man. I've been saying this. I don't know. I didn't get the whole, I know look into the future, Fletcher Baker, all that sort of stuff. Marty Tapau's better, bro. Yeah, he's at the back end of his career. Yeah, he's not what he once was. He is a beast. We saw last week, and he completely held his own. He won more contact than he lost. He's a vet. If Kevy just goes, if he goes to Marty, I'm gonna get you a game every week. Run hard, tackle hard, don't offload. The effort there is for 25 minutes. I'm playing you. He'll be great for the Broncos. I've been saying that. He's not washed. He's just not the player he was, man. And he will help guys like Xavier and, you know what I mean? Oh, probably can't help Payne a whole heap. But, you know what I mean? He was that dude, man. Like, there was a period there, 5, 6, 7, 8 year period where he was a top 5 prop, you know? So he'll help out a lot there. All right, so Penny Panthers, Edwards, Taruva, Tungo, Alamotti, To'o, Cole, Jerome Luai in at 7. And then we have Moses Leota, Fisher Harris, Mitch Kenny, Sorensen, Liam Martin, Yo. We've got Laurie still on the bench, Lindsay Smith, Liam Henry, and Eisenhoof. All of a sudden looking a lot better, both these two teams. Lads, who do you have in this one? Lads, actually, I forgot to even ask you guys. Who do you have out of for the all 8 games, guys? Let me know in the comments. Drop in the comments, guys, who you got 1 through 8. I want to see who you guys have. All right. Let's do the stat attack first. Broncos have not defeated the Penrith Panthers at Suncorp Stadium since 2019. What? Penrith Panthers have won 7 of their past 8 games against the Brisbane Broncos. So I think the only time they beat them was round 1 last year. That was in the rain. I did check this one, guys, because Penrith Panthers, like we've been saying, aren't great in the wet. Now, if this was in Sydney, it would be raining. Brisbane's fine. It's always sunny in Brizzy. It's always sunny in Philadelphia. If you know that show and you like it, please drop it in the comments because that show is the best. So, yeah, fine and sunny in Brisbane, so that helps Penrith. I know it's a night game, but you get what I'm saying. Broncos have lost 3 of their past 4 games at Suncorp Stadium. Mitch Kenny has scored in his last 2 games against the Brisbane Broncos. Reece Walsh has lost 6 from 6 against the Penrith Panthers. Reece Walsh can't beat the Penrith Panthers. That is nuts. Punts for this one, lad. I've only got 1. I'm going to do try scorers as well, but again, I'll drop them closer to the day. I've got under 55.5. I think this will be very forward dominated. I think both teams are really good. There's not going to be any slacking in this game. Both teams want to win this game really, really bad. I don't think we'll see too much extravagance. We'll see some footy being played, but not crazy. I don't think we'll be seeing crazy shifts from the Broncos inside their 40. They're desperate for a win, and they really want to win this game. This is huge. Brisbane plus 4.5, so 15 points, essentially 15-point head start. If we go to the Broncos, team stats, over the last, I know they whooped the Sharkies, but in their wins and losses, they've all been 1-12. I don't see Penrith without Cleary pumping the Broncos. I see them beating them, but I don't see them pumping them. So I like the Broncos to keep it close, and even match totals to get you $1.98. All right, so yeah, I think I like that one. I think that's good. I think Broncos can win this. I really do. I just am tipping the Penrith Panthers for 2 reasons. You just don't tip against it. If you tip or bet against the Penrith Panthers too often, you'll be broke eating baked beans, living in a share house with your car on finance. That's what you'll be doing. Right? I don't want to do that again. I've lived that life. I don't want to do it again. All right, so I like the Panthers just because of this L right here. You don't see too many of these back-to-back against the Penrith Panthers. You really don't. Now, you couldn't say this against the Broncos last year, but besides last year, they definitely had some skids. They've had some skids. I think if Broncos get on top early, I think they'll be fine. But if Penrith get on top, I don't know if they can wrestle it back. I think they start to panic. Now, this is the thing with the Broncos this year, right? This completion rate's 74%. Normally you'd go, oh yeah, like they did that last year. So I didn't tip Broncos to do it nowhere near as well as I thought they would last year. You know, my prediction video for last year, I said, you know, like Broncos, they've got error machines out the back. You know, like Cobbo's an error machine, Reese is an error machine, Corey Oates is an error machine. Now Mariner's an error machine. But I was like, you can't defend errors like that. But they did. They completed about 74% last year and made a grand final and looked damn good doing it. This year, they just can't defend those errors. They're getting pumped through the middle. Piakura's been exposed multiple times. Ezra Mann's been exposed several times. They just really can't they really can't seem to just defend these errors like they did last year. Like, it's funny, this is a feeling thing, but when there was a game on the weekend where, so we had the Roosters to score first, right? And Tigers had a bunch of ball at the front, and me and the boys were chatting in the Dabble chat, and we're like, oh man, this is, man, they might score here. But then we're like, and they didn't. But when Penrith are on their try line, well, and this is Broncos, I'm talking about Broncos last year. So just pretend like Broncos last year. When the opposition team had the ball inside their 20, you didn't really think they were going to score a try. Like, even though there was a chance they could, you're like sitting there like, oh, they'll probably defend this. You're like, I don't feel that with the Broncos anymore. Like, I do still feel it with the Panthers a bit. But with the Broncos last year, I was like, oh, they'll defend that. Yep, they'll sweep. Yep, good cover. Yeah. Jam, cover around the back, put a dude out. Easy, light work. Don't feel that anymore. If a team has the Broncos pinned, I feel like there's a try coming. So yeah, that's a little alarming. So we'll have a look at the. So Penrith pretty firm. Now the totals here I've taken 55 and they've got 45. So we've got a nice 10-point buffer there. We should be fine. Like I said, I really think these teams are going to be focusing on defense this game. And geez, look at these percentages are so low for Broncos to score tries. And Brian Tortor should get one for sure. Man, Brian Tortor's the GOAT, man. I just cannot believe that dude. Blows me away. All right, so we'll have a look at the try. So where Broncos score on their tries, pretty even. 37, 40 and 23 through the middle. Penrith Panthers very heavy on the right, guys, so take some players that side. Broncos conceding very heavily on their left, so you want to go Penrith's right-hand side. Yeah, so Penrith are scoring on the right and Broncos are conceding on the left. So you want to go there, and Penrith are conceding predominantly on the right side too, guys. So yeah, there's your numbers you're looking at. I'm going to take Penrith just because, again, you'll be broke if you bet against them too much, and they lost last weekend, so that's just. And I feel like the Broncos feel a little disjointed. I feel like they're still working stuff out. All right, so penny to win, but I would not be surprised if Bronchies get it. Doggies, Wahs. This is a huge game. This is a huge game for both teams, including the. I know this sort of sounds weird, but this is almost bigger for the Doggies than the Wahs, and I'll explain why. To all my Doggies fans, it sounds like hate, but remember, I do glass half full, glass half empty. People think I hate their team because I look at the glass half empty from time to time. I've been hearing this. We're 2 points away from the top four. We're 2 points away from the top four. We're killing it. We're in fifth. Blah-de-da, which is true, and so good for the Doggies. Super stoked from. Absolutely great. Absolutely killing it. But you're also 1 win away from 13th. Yeah, so it's. I know that sounds like it's that you could plummet in this really, really quickly. Now, for and against is good, but it's not substantially better than some of these other teams. A loss here, and this is the thing too. One thing the Doggies don't want to be doing is losing 2 teams in and around here that look like they could shoot up. So you don't lose to the Cows, you don't lose to the Dolphins, you don't lose the Dragons, you don't lose the Sea Eagles, you don't lose to the Broncos. You don't want to be losing to you don't want to be losing to these teams, because this is the thing. If you beat or if you lose to the Melbourne Storm, it doesn't matter. They're above you anyway. You really don't want to be losing to these teams. This is where you can't lose. You need to, when you're in this position here, the Doggies are in. You don't want to lose. You want to make sure you're beating. Predominantly these teams, and most of these teams. You have to be winning these games. You have to be winning more than half of these games, and you have to win all these games. You can't lose to teams at the absolute bottom, and you need to win more of these games than you lose. If you drop these, who cares? It's just Penrith's going to beat most teams anyway. So if you lose to them, so what? Dolphins probably will too. Cowboys probably will too. Oh, well, they just beat them, but you get what I'm saying. You can't be. You got to win more of these games than you lose, and you have to win these games. And the reason why you have to win these games is because these teams will probably beat those teams. It makes sense. It sounds simple and stupid, but it's true. It's true. And Warriors look like they could be one of those teams that could make a big, long, late charge. They look young. They look energised. They look like they've found their straps with TMM. They look good. So, yeah, they've got that odd number here too. I mean, the Sea Eagles, there's a few teams that could definitely win this weekend in and around here. It's a slippery slope. And Warriors, they just have to win to stay in it. So, massive game for both these teams, man. Massive win. A massive game. All right, so Kurtman back, Connor Tracy back. Huge ins for them. Huge ins. And relatively unchanged besides that. Now, let's have a look at... So, Bunty's back, but not in the team. So, we're going Chance, DWZ, Roger, Pompey, Marcelo, Channel, Tamari Martin, and Barnett in a prop again. Don't love that. Looks like they're going to go through the middle. Nakora, Kate Will, Tohu Harris, Lussick, Dylan Walker, Tavanga, Ford. Ford on the bench. Ford's got to sort his errors out, bro. You're killing me, man. Absolutely killing me all year. I'd love Bunty in this team for a bit of size, just because doggies aren't big through the middle. That's where you could really get them. Like I said, like Sam Hughes and Max King, I've been so impressed with. They've done such a good job holding their own against some of the best packs. But where you can get the Bulldogs is when those guys go off and you've got, 85 kilos, 100 kilos. You got some small bodies coming in. You go through them. I'd love Bunty to come on and just skittle through the middle. But looks like they're going for more a smaller, compact sort of bench. Tavanga, Martin, there's not very big bodies there either. So really interesting, man. Battle of the who's the better coach. This is huge. This is both Penrith coaches, attack versus defence. Who's going to win it? And this really is who's going to be better. This is actually really interesting, man. This should be huge. This is a huge game. Man, this is going to be big. I can't wait for this game. I'm ramped. This is going to be good. All right, Bulldogs have won their past 6 games at Accor Stadium. They've looked great there. Warriors have won their past 6 games against the Bulldogs. Bulldogs have conceded the fewest tries in the competition this season. Wow, that's incredible from the Bulldogs. And who would have thunk it? I don't care what anyone says. They were the worst defensive team of all time last year, and I know their numbers don't look horrible because they started the year okay, but that second half of 2023 was the worst defensive team of all time. It was so disgusting. It was so disgusting. Stephen Crichton has won 7 games from 7 against the Warriors. Crichton getting it done. Pretty sure they're all in a Penrith jersey, but anyway, stat still stands. Yes, they were. All right, so Warriors have won the last 2 times they've played. Both teams coming off wins. Average points scored. The Doggies, 21. Points conceded, 16. And, Warriors still, expected their attack to be better than the Doggies, but it's not. And look how much better the Doggies' defense is. Nuts, man. Nuts. We'll have a look at this first. So we're looking Doggies versus the Wahs. All right, so Doggies favourites, totals, looking about 45. I reckon this could be a low-scoring game, guys. I really do. Blake Wilson, I love him for a try scorer in this one. Blake Wilson is my try scorer in this one, for sure. Let's go first try. Yeah, Dallin. No, Dallin never scores first tries. That's rubbish. Are we looking at 45s, under 50-50? I'd be taking under 49 if I can get it somewhere. All right, man. I've been tipping against the Doggies last few weeks just because this is the thing, man. This is what I'll explain with the Doggies, right? They've been so good, and I know what I'm going to get with them, but I feel like the Doggies are redlining. I'm not saying redlining like they're going to blow their head gasket. They suck. I just feel they're as good as they can be. I feel like they could not be better, if that makes sense. The Warriors, I feel like their ceiling is substantially higher than the Doggies. But if you know, like, Doggy ceilings here and Warriors ceilings up here, Warriors have only been playing to here, if that makes sense. I'm tipping the Bulldogs just because I know what I'm going to get. Real good defense. They're going to be really good at home. They're not going to leak a whole bunch of tries. They're going to dig in. The Warriors, I think, should win. Actually should win this game. I genuinely think they're a better team, but I don't know what I'm going to get. But I would not be surprised if Warriors go in there and roll them. If Warriors play that Warriors footy we know they can play, I think they win. And win well. But I know what I'm going to get with the Doggies. And I can't believe I'm saying it. It's great defense, grittiness, togetherness, all that sort of stuff. But I don't really want to bet on this one head-to-head. I just want to sit back and enjoy and watch it, man. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be absolutely awesome. Absolutely cannot wait. Bring it on. But I'm going the Doggies. Going Doggies. But Warriors, it's weird, but I want the Warriors to win, not because I want the Doggies to lose. I really want the Warriors to play finals. I think their fans deserve it. I think it's good for the game. I want the Doggies to play finals too, because I get for exactly the same reasons. Do you know what I love the Doggies doing well is? Because their fans are so, and I mean this with all due respect, obnoxiously ridiculous. Like, and so outspoken and loud, which is awesome. Like, I love that. But then everyone hates that. Everyone else hates that. Like, everyone's like, why is everyone talking about the Doggies? They're coming fifth and they're blah, blah, blah. And you know what I mean? But it creates chat. It's awesome. I love it. I love it. It's so good. I love when the Doggies are doing good. I love when the Wahs are doing good. So hopefully they both make it. But the reason why I want the Warriors to win is they almost have to win. Doggies can drop this game and still make the finals. So I'm tipping the Bulldogs, but up the Wahs. Up the Wahs. Wests versus Melbourne Storm. Let's not harp on this one too long. Olam back, but not named. Okay. Where is he? Yeah, he's not named. Okay. Olam has to play in this game. Pap's back. Xavier Coates out. That's huge, man. Remy Smith back. All right, let's not get into this game for too long, guys, because we know who's going to win. I just want to see a good performance from the Tigers. Not get rolled 40-6, you know. I just want to see a good game. Storm look like they're going to notch up their 5th win in a row. God damn. Absolutely wild. 26-19. Yeah, Storm are going to have trouble scoring points, but let's have a little look, see where we can pick our try scorers and stuff. Tigers, Storm. Where's the line? Minus 12.5. Yeah, I still like the Storm at that. I think the Storm get them by more than 12.5. All right, try scorers. Ryan Pappenhausen out the back. Love it. I'll be going to him as well. I think he will score one this game through the middle. Let's have a look where Doggies are conceding. Not Doggies, Tigers. Where are they? I can never find them on this bloody list. Oh, there. 27% through the middle is pretty high. So yeah, I'll be looking at Paps through the middle there, backing up. And yeah. West Tigers have an 8-5 winning record against the Storm at Leichhardt Oval. That is outrageous. Storm have won their past 6 games against the West Tigers. West Tigers have won their past 3 games at Leichhardt Oval. Nick Meaney has scored 6 tries in his past 7 games against the Tigers. Olam has scored 3 tries in 2 games at Leichhardt Oval. Shout out to Olam. He's going to get one. If he's going to play and he's going to get one. Yeah, I like the Melbourne Storm in this one, lads. Huge game. Similar to the Doggies and Wahs, just a little squished it together. Real finals implications here, lads. Hold on. Right here, 19-20, so pretty much bang on. So they've got 7.5 wins. Cows have 9. So the Cowboys are technically 5th. So the Bulldogs aren't 5th because they've actually had an extra bye. So Cowboys are technically 5th. We got Turbo back. Manly can go on a run. I said Manly can make top 4 this year, and I still believe they can. And if we have a look at this, Kohler at the back, that speed is hectic. The speed you've got in this team is just outrageous. Like, this team is way better than everyone's been saying. I actually like Turbo at centre. He doesn't have to stay there. You can swing around. You're going to tell me from a good attacking set, all right, you get a penalty just inside your 40, you kick the ball to the 30 metres, so he's attacking from the 30. You're telling me Kohler can't go out to centre and you can't have Turbo swinging around the back for a play? Of course he is. Of course he is. This is scary for a lot of other rugby league teams. I'm telling you, man. I don't know when they get Lodgy and a few of the other forwards back, but this all of a sudden, this could be Cowboys riding high as well. This is a big game for both teams, and I cannot wait for this game. Is going to be so good. I actually really like this, like the speed you have out on this edge. Like, I could see boot the ball down, kick chase isn't good. Kohler just burns around, Saab in support. Scary, 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 scary. Because Turbo sort of gets the ball, lumbers up, boom, hits the ground, quick play the ball. Kohler could fade in, fade out, go around, link up with Saab on an edge. Scary, 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 scary. All right, Olaquatu back. We've got Josh Aloiai. He's huge for them. Simply. Where's Paseka? When's Paseka back? I'll have to look that up. When they get him back too, Jesus Christ. Ruben Garrett, Aloiai, Olaquatu. Man, I'm this is a weird thing. Like, I was just all over Cowboys nutsack saying I think they're going to go on a nice run here. But now my guts, I look at these two team lists and I feel like the Sea Eagles are almost better from top to bottom. How weird's that? Like, let's have a look at these team stats. So Cows have won 4 of their last 5. Manly have gone win-loss, win-loss, win-loss. Awful. And then they had a bye. Now they've got to go up to Townsville. What's the weather like in Townsville? Oh, no, I'm sure it's fine. It'll be sunny up there. Man, this is tough. Let's have a look at these team lists again. So, outside backs, Felt, Val Holmes, Tuolangi Valop, versus Saab. Jesus Christ. Then we've got the halves. I have to give the halves to Manly because they've got the State of Origin number 7 and Luke Brooks, who's been playing good footy. Better than Chad Townsend. Forward pack, I have to give it to the Sea Eagles. Oh, but this is a tough game to pick, man. This is a tough game to pick. What are the odds? Who the bookies got, lads? Hang on. This is tough. Bookies have North Queensland Cowboys favourites. All right. I'm going to take the Sea Eagles, just to be, like I said, I'm actually making up a bit of ground in my tip and call. I'm going all right. Sorry, guys, my thongs keep bloody falling off. And my thong's half fallen off. I have to put it back on. I've got OCD. Bench. Yeah, so I'm going to take Manly in this one. Coming off a bye. I think they might jag this one. But I still think Cowboys are looking nice. I wouldn't be surprised if they win this at all. I think Cowboys are going to go on a bit of a streak to win this year, so I think they're going to be good. But I just think that they might get burned on the edges for speed. Tuolangi's slow, Velama's slow, Val Holmes has been off, Kyle Felt old. There's just a lot here, man. There's a lot here. Yeah, I'm taking Manly in this one, guys. Did I do the stat attack for this? Cowboys have won only 3 of their past 8 games at Country Bank Stadium. What the hell is going on, Cows? Sea Eagles have not been defeated in Townsville since 2016. What? I'm glad I took... Kyle Felder scored 5 tries in his past 5 games. Josh Alaia will pay his 150th. Reece Robson will become the first player to appear in 50 games at QBC Stadium. Jesus Christ. That's nuts. I guess it's a pretty new stadium, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going Manly in this one, lads. I'm going Manly. Let's have a little look-see here. I just think they can. I think they can bounce back. I've been saying it. I think Manly's better than they've been playing. I think Manly's better than they've been playing. And if they don't, I think it's more the coaching than anything. Kyle Felt 52%. Nanai for a try like that. I like Nanai and Olaquatu if you want to go second rowers. You can put them in as singles. Tom Trbojevic in the centres. If he's roaming around. And then for unders, 50 points. I'm not too sure about overs, unders in that one. I'll have to leave that one till closer on the day. Roosters, this is huge. Now, this was a hiding last time they played, wasn't it? 60-18. That was Anzac Day. Much closer last year. Both teams... so Dragons looked real nice against the Dolphins. Roosters looking good now. Joey Manu is out. So Michael Jennings comes back. Satili Tupanua, who's off to the Doggies next year, comes in the centres. Zach Lomax back. Jack Bird back. When's he going to get a run? Couchman. All right, so Sua Wong back. Sandon Smith back. Michael Jennings back. So what's their bench look like? Nofuma White. Oh, Tyrrell May goes back to the bench, damn it. How skits is this Roosters team? Like I'm not talking trash. These 4 dudes on their bench would start in just about every other rugby league team. Like I'm not kidding, eh? Like if Tyrrell May went to the Sharks, Dolphins, but he's starting just about everywhere. Same with Spence. Butcher probably started at a lot of clubs. This team is spazzing. Look at the players who don't get a run. Sandon Smith, Sua Wong. This is just insane. Absolutely insane. Let's have a look at the stat attack. Roosters have won 10 of their past 12 games against the Dragons. Dragons have conceded 87 points in 2 games at the new Allianz Stadium. Dom Young has scored 10 tries in his past 8 games. Zach Lomax has scored 5 tries in his past 4 games. There's your try scorers, lads. Slap those 2 together. They'll get you about $3. JWH will break the club's all-time appearance record. Shout out to JWH. Absolute legend. All right. I'm taking the Roosters in this one, guys. Let's have a little look-see at this. So we've got Dom Young at 65%. Yeah, he's getting a try. Zach Lomax at 39%. He's getting one. Wow, isn't that crazy how much Dom Young is scoring? Angus Crichton at 39%. I like Angus. I like Dom Young. I like Tupou more now. See, before Angus Crichton went skits, right? They attacked right all the time. But now because Angus Crichton's become so good, Dom Young wasn't getting a touch in the first 7 rounds. Angus Crichton was just going skits. Now they attack almost even. And I actually don't mind Tupou for this one, maybe even over Dom Young, about the same. Just because Joey Manu's out, he sets up a lot for Dom Young, and you can't fade off Joey. So he creates a lot. I'm not saying Dom Young's not going to get one because Joey's not there. I'm just saying a little less likely. And then because Angus has been going so skits, they go to hit that side a lot more. And just say they have it covered. Maybe they go left with the plan to hit Crichton, but maybe they jam up, close everything up, and there's space behind him. Just go back. All of a sudden, Tupou's wide open. So I actually like Tupou for a try in this one just as much as Dom Young, even though I've been taking Dom Young over him just about every single time. We'll have a look at this. So where are the Roosters? 45% to the left, yeah, because there you go. So even with Dom Young with that skits try scoring record, they're still scoring more tries on the left. So yeah, I actually really like Tupou for one in this one, guys. Of course, Dom Young's going to score 4 now. All right, so both teams coming off wins. Roosters 3 on the trot. Roosters completing pretty good. I remember last year they were completing so poorly. 78% for the Dragons. Tackle efficiency 87-88. Average points scored 30 points a game. And only leaking 17s. And that's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous. 21 and 23 for the Dragons. Look, I really like what the Dragons are doing, but I think the Roosters might have their number in this one, guys. So I'm taking the Roosters. Raiders versus the Knights, and unluckily for the Raiders, goddamn Kalen Ponga's back. Load up, sons. Load up on Bradman Best, Greg Marju for 3 or more tries. Seriously. Actually, let's have a look. How much tries do the Raiders concede? Oh, so their right side, which is their left side, is actually their good side defensively. So that's good for the Raiders. Whoops, what did I just do then? Oh, cool. I deleted a page, but not the wrong one. All right, so let's have a look. See, so anyone back? Zach Wolford, Sebastian Chris. All right, so we've got Kaya Weeks, Rapana, Tomoko, Hopawade, Savage, Ethan Strange, Adam Cook. Hasn't got a photo up that. Josh Papali'i, Starlin, Tarpany, Hudson Young, Whitehead, Smitties. Jeez, that's a good forward pack. Mariota, Danny Levi, Trey Mooney. They need to get this guy some more game time. I really like him. And how do you say that? Sasagi? Sasagi. Jeez, they've got some players not playing. Look at that. Zach Wolford, Sebastian Chris, Gula, Schiller. Some talent. Raiders are deep. So Phoenix Crossland out. Oh, everyone's back. Now, Jaden Brayley's there. Frizzell, Kyle Pearce-Paul, Fletcher Sharp to the bench. Brodie Jones, Dylan Lucas on an edge. Lot of teams. Oh no, Brodie Jones is the problem. This is tough, man. If Kalen Ponga copy and pastes what he was doing before he got injured and what he was doing at the end of the last year, this could be a hiding, but we don't know if he will. So, yeah, this is going to be a tough one, guys. All right, so Raiders have conceded 118 points in 3 consecutive losses at GIO Stadium. Jesus Christ. Knights have conceded at least 24 points in each of the last 5 games. We're getting some points in this game, lads. Take the overs if it's not wet. Kaya Weeks has scored 4 tries in his past 5 games. Tyson Rizzelda plays 250th. Might chuck him as a try scorer. Jordan Rapana has scored 6 tries in his last 6 games against the Knights at GIO Stadium. Jesus. Let's have a little look-see here. So what have we got? We've got the Knights at 62%. We've got about 46 points on the totals. Unders 48. There we go. So we'll get some points in this one, but it depends whether... If it's raining, I might take under 60. No, I'm not taking the unders in this one, actually. Rapana, Hudson Young. If it's... Raiders, that just... Can you please find a way to get Tomoko more ball? Like, it's just... It's pissing me off, and I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can only imagine how Raiders fans feel knowing you have this absolute monster, this weapon who wanted to stay with you, who, you know, would have got paid bank at another club, who goes, no, I'm going to stay with you guys. I like it here. Didn't even entertain offers from other clubs, and he doesn't get any ball, bro. Like, get this dude some ball, bro. Like, please. Like, get this dude some ball, bro. Killing me, man. I just think the Knights might click. Knights, I feel might click in this one. And this edge of Ponga and Marju, Jesus Christ. And this is the thing too. Tuala's actually better than I thought. So last year, Dom Young went out last year. Like, Dom Young got a lot of tries last year on the right because their left edge was so dominant. Like, the teams were just stacking 2 extra players on that left side because you had to. And the tries Dom Young scored last year was the other team scrambling, sending extra blokes to the left to try and stop those two blokes. And then literally just passing through the hands to the right until it got to Dom Young. Then he sort of just ran to an edge and scored a try in the corner. That was literally, that was the Knights attack. And how many in a row did they win doing that? 11? 10 or 11 in a row last year? Just Kalimpong sweeping, doing his thing, bup. They either score or try. Pretty much what happens is, if they did that just over the halfway line, halfway to the 30-metre line, if they'd go bup. If they didn't score, they'd just pass through the hands to the right till it got to Dom Young, and he would score a try in the right-hand corner. And they'd scored just about every time they did it. So we might see a bit of that again. Bradman Best and Margie were definitely going back in my super coach. That's for damn sure. I had them at the start, and they didn't go too well. But anyway... But yeah, I think just the damage these two did without Ponga, without the danger of Ponga out the back, is alarming for the Raiders. So yeah, I'm going to take the Raiders in this one. Sorry, the Newcastle Knights in this one. So where are the Knights scoring their tries? Let's see where this is all evened out. So yeah, still 45% on the left. That is wild. That is absolutely wild. And where's Canberra? Yeah, so Canberra is defending them quite well. Okay, so, but I still like good offense will beat good defense a lot of the time. Yeah, you can't stop. I don't know many people that could stop Marju or Bradman Best one out. That's the thing, because they're so like, if Bradman Best have space run down it, you have to drop another bloke on. You're not stopping 1-on-1, and then you've got Marju on the outside of him. It's like, how do you stop that? It's ridiculous. But anyway. Taking the Knights. Oops. All right. So what do we got? We've gone Rabbitohs. We've gone Sharkies. We've gone Penny. We've gone Doggies. We've gone Storms. We've gone Sea Eagles. We've gone. Where did we go again? Oh, Roosters. Knights. That's it, lads. All right, lads. You know what this means. If you made it this far, you're an absolute legend. Don't forget to sub, like, comment, all that good stuff, guys. Love hearing from you. Thank you all so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.